Something's in the ceiling. I have lived with my grandparents ever since my father died and my mother started working as an overseas Filipino worker. But oftentimes, there are unexplainable sounds that I hear at night. I always tell my grandmother this but tells me that it might just be a rodent and that I'm getting worked up over my overactive imagination. As Christmas approaches, we are to expect other family members to arrive at the house. Since the room that I'm using is more spacious and has more beddings, my grandma asked me to go to the other room so that the other will be more comfortable. I agreed, but I was adamant as that room always gave me eerie vibes. Moreover, there was an opening in the ceiling that I don't know the purpose of. See photo https://pdf.ac/3 https://pdf.ac/3 at the room that I'm going to be staying at, it just a tad bit away from being in line with the bed. As nightfall, we went to our respective rooms after eating and all. The opening in the ceiling really made me uncomfortable, so I asked my grandmother how to close it. Eventually, my older cousin came to help me close it, in which after I was a bit relieved. Before sleeping, I often play on my tablet and just binge watch randoms videos on the internet till I get my sleep. Before I slept, I heard scratching sounds at the ceiling. Our ceiling is of wood material. It sounds like something crawling with claws and has a bit of weight to it, but then again, the house is old and my grandmother said that it might be rodents, so I gave it not much mind and went to sleep. In the morning, my eyes directed to the ceiling and noticed that it moved just a little, maybe by the rodents, I thought. After spending another day with my family and night eventually comes, I was exhausted as we were playing all day and there was prize money on the line. I wasn't able to fidget with my gadgets and went straight to bed. But suddenly, was woken up from loud scratch sounds coming from the ceiling. I looked up and noticed that it was open again. I don't know if my mind was playing with me, but I saw a pair of eyes, like a human's but smaller in size. I immediately stood up and opened the lights to the room and went to the position I was in, but saw nothing, so I grabbed my pillow and went to sleep with my cousins at the other room. They questioned me why I was there, and me not wanting to be seen as a scaredy cat told them that I just wanted to. From that point, I slept with them till they went back to home after Christmas, so I could return to my room. Before leaving, I asked them if they have heard anything from the ceiling. They told me none, and asked me why I was asking. I then told them about the noises for them not to believe me. I really hope that it was just some rodent that moved the opening and those noises were just that made by rodents.